Hello, and welcome to session 3 of our fatherhood program. Today, we're exploring breaking family of origin patterns, a critical step in your fatherhood journey. Our families shape so much of who we are, how we express emotions, how we handle conflict, and even how we show love. Some of these patterns serve us well, while others might hold us back. This session is about reflecting on the patterns you grew up with, understanding how they influence your parenting, and choosing which ones to keep, change, or leave behind. By doing this work, you're giving your family the gift of intentional, mindful parenting. Why breaking unhelpful behavior patterns matters. Family dynamics are passed down from one generation to the next, often without us even realizing it. Maybe you grew up in a home where emotions were ignored, conflict was avoided, or love was only shown through actions, not words. These experiences shape how we respond to our children and partners today. But here's the empowering part. You have the ability to break unhealthy patterns and create a different legacy for your family. When you intentionally change how you show up, you model healthier dynamics for your children, and they carry those lessons forward. Understanding family of origin patterns. Let's take a moment to reflect on your family growing up. Think about how emotions were handled. Were you encouraged to share your feelings, or were certain emotions dismissed or punished? Now think about roles in your family. Did you have to be the peacemaker? The responsible one? The one who kept everything together? These roles often carry into adulthood, shaping how we act in our own families. By understanding these patterns, you gain the power to decide what to do differently. Guided reflection. What do you want to pass on or change? Close your eyes for a moment, or just focus inward. Picture your child or future child as they grow up. What kind of family environment do you want them to experience? Do you want them to feel safe expressing all their emotions? To feel supported even when things are difficult? Now think about your own childhood. Picture a family dinner. What did that look like? Where were you? Where was mom? Where was dad? What was the mood like? How connected, loved, and cherished did you feel? How safe did you feel to express yourself openly, knowing that you would have a supportive and understanding response? Picture yourself and imagine if you would like to bring support to that kid right now. Imagine putting your hand on your child's shoulder as a support. What would you like to tell your child who is sitting at the dining table? Do you have any advice for that child? Do you have any desire to do things differently, or desire to do things just as well as what happened at that table? What patterns or behaviors from your family do you want to pass on to your kids? And what do you want to leave behind? Take a deep breath. This reflection is the first step toward creating the family dynamic you dream of. How family patterns impact your parenting. If you're wondering why this work is so important, let's break it down. Children learn how to navigate relationships by watching you. If they see you avoiding conflict, they may learn to do the same. If they see you dismiss emotions, they might grow up thinking their feelings don't matter. On the other hand, if you model open communication, emotional presence, and kindness, they'll carry those skills into their own relationships. This is why breaking family patterns isn't just about you, it's about the legacy you leave for your children. Practical steps to break family patterns. Here are some practical ways to start. First, identify patterns. Reflect on the behaviors and dynamics you grew up with. Write down what you want to keep and what you want to change. Next, replace with intentional actions. If you grew up in a household that avoided emotions, practice naming and validating feelings with your family. And make sure to apologize and repair. If you fall back into old patterns like losing your temper, take the time to apologize. This shows your child that mistakes are normal and relationships can be repaired. Finally, create new traditions. Start family rituals that reflect the kind of dynamic you want to build, like weekly check-ins or gratitude circles. The power of vision. Take a moment to imagine the family you're creating. What do you want your child to remember about growing up in your home? What do you want them to carry into their own relationships? These aren't just dreams, they're choices. Every time you show up with intention, you're building that vision one moment at a time. Homework to build on this session. This week, try these two activities. First, family pattern reflection. Use the worksheet provided to identify patterns from your family of origin and decide which ones to keep or change. Second, daily practice. Choose one pattern you'd like to shift and practice a small, intentional action to create a new dynamic. For example, if you grew up avoiding conflict, try having a calm, open conversation about a disagreement. Download your free worksheet at onlinetherapyontario.com. It's designed to help you reflect on your family patterns and create a plan for change. Final thoughts. Breaking family of origin patterns isn't easy, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself and your family. By choosing to reflect, grow, and act with intention, you're creating a legacy of connection, trust, and emotional safety. Thank you for showing up for this important work. Remember, every small change you make has a ripple effect on your family's future. So keep going, you're making a difference, one choice at a time. Download your worksheet and start today. You've got this. If you are working with one of our coaches or therapists at onlinetherapyontario.com as you do this personal journey, we look forward to seeing you at our next session.